Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do part 3 of Mythographic Enchanted Castles. We're working on, let's see if we can find the page. This one. So we're going to work on the rest of the books and part of the castle and some of the flowers. Now, hold on a moment. Sorry about that. I have my window open because it's a beautiful morning. Traffic is going up the road. It's time for school to start. And I'm also waiting for a truck to come to pick up a big, huge box out of my living room. Anyway, so if I have to leave in the middle of the video, you know why. Anyway, we're going to work on something here on this page. I also have to do this vining stuff around here and decide if I want to keep those things in there or cover them up like I did the button up here. Anyway, I'm going to get you down so we can get started. Okay, we're going to start with the flowers. The leaves, I need to change the color from the green that's down in here, so we're going to go with my favorite colors here are earth green and the Chorme Oxide green along with a little bit of ivory. So we're going to go ahead and take out some of this blue that we got in here from the books. Maybe a little of that red. We'll just put the earth green in here. Then I have to decide if these are the stems. That part probably should have been green. The background color green. But we're just going to make it part of the leaf here because it's there. There we go. That section. Take a little bit of the ivory and just add it on to one side. And then go in with the dark Chorme Oxide green. Darken it on the ones that are behind a little more than the ones that are in front. I think this one here, way up here, is a leaf. So we'll go ahead and put the dark in that one. And it goes out there. I have to erase a little bit of that. But I need the eraser to pop out a little more. It's right there. There we go. Then we'll just put the green in there. And this here is going to be green. And then we just kind of got rid of that arrow, so we don't need that in there. The earth green too, and then you'll have to have a little bit of that ivory in there. This one here. There we go. Okay. So that's how the stems will go on the other side also. Then we're going to do a flower. So we have daffodils. You can do them in many different colors. I'm going to kind of do them in yellow and gold in the center. So we're going to start off with, what is this? Dark cadmium yellow. We're also going to bring in that ivory. Okay, so we're going to put the ivory down first so we don't forget to highlight my petal, because I tend to forget. Okay, then we're going to add a little bit of this in this section. Then we're going to transfer a little bit of, and we've got terracotta here, just to darken the base, and right in this area. Then we're going to add a little bit of dark chromium yellow. And we'll bring in a little bit more of an orange color. So we have dark cadmium orange just on the side. A little bit of that ivory. Go in with a tiny bit of light yellow ochre. And we need a little deeper color in there, so we're gonna go a little bit of dark red just in the center here, down here on the bottom of the cup. Give it a little bit of a blend, kind of like that. What are you? Light cadmium red? Add just a little more yellow down in here. Okay, all the flowers are going to be done that way. Should we do another one? We'll do this one up here. Can you see this one up here? So put the ivory down first and put it line around the edges there. Okay. The yellow we used was the dark chromium yellow. This one's going to be a little different because we have a book in there, or it was a playing card. That's right. So in the playing card, we have a little bit of a petal piece. I've got to erase some of that blue out, as much as of it will come out. And then we'll just add the ivory there, and then we'll add a little bit more of the yellow color that we're using. Pull that across there. Then when we go in with the darker color here, this is the cadmium red we used. We're going to use that to make that line there and make the little cup sit right on that piece there. Well, we might as well just do that to everybody on this side of the page. So I guess we can start with this one. Just do down at the bottom. Okay. Get the dark cadmium orange. Dark chrome yellow. Terracotta. A touch of red in here, just in the center. Tiny bit at the bottom. Pick one side. And I don't know if I used the dark cadmium yellow, but we're going to add that in there because I had it on the other ones. Just throw it in. Boom. And then we have them. Okay, we're going to take the white Posca pen and kind of go around the edge of this part. We were going to take the white Posca pen. Maybe we'll skip that. I don't have the patience today. This is the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen in white. It'll kind of do the same thing. We just want to soften this particular line here. And say on that little bit of green, we can go around it and just soften that up a bit, especially in here. Just drag some of that so we'll have a little white edge on there. Okay, do the same on all of them. That will help cover up any of like the blue, the black lines down here. I want those gone. So just gonna cover them. May have to go over it a few times here so we don't have that card showing down there. And it just softens everything up. That little blue tip. Add a little bit of that in the stems here. And the other side we'll do the same way, so I don't need to do that right now. We have one book here. We have a blue, we have a red. Now we can have a terracotta orange kind of colored book here. So we'll take the ivory and add it on the book right there around the spine. And throw a little of that in the pages. Okay, I'm going to take the terracotta right in the little, the nook part. And in here. Okay. Where the shadow is, just real lightly. There'll be a shadow under here. Go in with the yellow ochre, light yellow ochre. We have a little bit of blue down in there. Find my eraser. I want that a little less blue because it's not that color of a book. We're going to go right through whatever that is. I mean, it is something, I just don't know what it is. And we're going to add our brown in for our pages. I think that was the ochre we used in here. Go straight across it. I'm not sure. The ochre probably was the gold. So I'm going to add a little more of that in there. So we'll have to find a brown somewhere out here on my desk. Brown, 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 a brown, a brown, a brown. What are you? Pale brown. We're just going to pull it out. Go over that one, and I know I have a tiny walnut brown out here from the Polychromos set. It's small. There you are. Okay, we're going to darken it right here and pull out some pages and just kind of go through that. There. And now we bring in the white from the Holbein set. Blur those up. Boom, boom, boom. And just a little bit of, why don't we throw the terracotta in there? Just to darken that side. And poof. Whatever that thing is, it's gone now. Just darken it down here. And then we'll add a little bit of that ochre down at the bottom. We use that for the gold on the books, so that'll bring it down nicely. Now this little section here, we have to darken up in the blue area. And then if that was yellow in here, we can just do that. Get that blurred in a little bit better. Okay. So that brings our color over from our flowers, and we'll have the flower come this way. So we have the dark blue book. We can do this one as the purple blue book. I don't want to lose these colors, is my problem. These all go with the flowers that I have to do on the other side. Up you go. Okay, so I believe the colors that we used up at the top was the Enthridine blue, the Delph blue, and then light blue. I think it was the ultramarine, but I don't know if I'm going to have that many colors here. So the only bit that we color on this book is the cover part and the pages. Get any color out of there that we had in there. So we're just going to do it in the blues. So we'll start with the Delph blue, which is the more purpley color. And that's about it on that side. So a little bit here, and then we go up. There. Then we'll throw in a little bit of the blue. We'll go in there too. And I'll have to find the lighter blue to put in some spots there. So now which is the light blue? Well, I found some ice blue, so we'll use that. We're just going to highlight some areas here. There. Then if we want it darker, we'll just go in with the darker color. Get a sharper point on it. And just blend into that. Especially in the corners and next to the plants. The center of the book is darker than the other, and we're going to throw a tiny bit of dark indigo here because I don't want to use black. Right in that section, it just darkens it nicely. A little here in the corners. Boom. Okay, that's the cover of that book. And then it's the pages that come in next. Since we have that color out, the roofs are all going to be a little different colored. Just because. So I'm going to pick the roofs that are not as close to this color. So if I want to bring that color down, I would pick like this one. And probably one that's up in this area. Let's see. I'd like to do 3. So there's this building, and probably this building. So I'm going to go ahead and put down that roof color here. And on this one. Look like bricks, so it's just the roof. And I'm going to leave all the tip tops for the kind of gold color that we're going to use. Okay, so that one, and this one's low enough, I think. I can't. This one's just a roof. Okay, doesn't have a topper on it. This building is in the background, so. Hello, umbrella. Goodbye, umbrella. I'm hoping you can see this. I hope I moved the book. Good. Okay, Entradine Blue. I can't pronounce that. I try. Okay, then the light, what's it, iced blue that we used down in the book down there. And I think it's the color I used over there. It's been a while. Take a 2-day break in between a picture, and I can't remember what colors I used. I know they're all on my desk, but... Okay, a little bit of the indigo, dark indigo. Just deepen these areas here. It has to be sharpened a little bit more. Well, let's just put a dot right in the middle of the page. It's okay. Whatever roof color that is, it'll blend right in. There we go. Now we're going to add white into that. Wherever the white went. There we go. It's the Holbein white. Wanted to make sure we covered up that umbrella. Okay, duster thingy. So we have 3 blue tops. We can bring in the gold tops, or the brown, or whatever you want to call it. The daffodil colored tops. I think we might want to not make them so yellow because we're going to be putting gold up there, so we will use the oranges that we had in there. Since we have a flower here that's going to be that color, I think this one would be good in the darker colors. And goodbye little music sign. So that would be a terracotta roof, and it would look nice up here too. Okay. Don't want to do this one. It's just a little close to that, so we'll do this. And so that's 1, 2, and we'll do this one down here. I know it's a little close to that flower, but that's okay. Okay, so if you're wondering, yeah, we're going to bring in the reds. The Loganberry. Here we go. On this roof here. This roof here. And this one, which I guess is all three of these. Okay, then all the bottom of the buildings are all going to be one color. And so I'll just work on this guy first. Oh, so sorry. What color was I using? That was a light cadmium red. We will use a dark cadmium orange. Go back in with the terracotta. Tiny bit of the dark chrome yellow. Okay, then the white. We'll go back down there with darker color in a minute. Okay. Did we use the dark red over here, didn't we? So we'll throw a little dark red in there. Okay, let's see, what do we have out here? No, that little brown might work in there. We'll bring in some of that gold. The gold is the Coloursoft ochre. It's just a really pretty color. We're going to use that for these tops up here. And I think I'm probably going to use it in here too. Yeah, I have to erase those, so let's not even pretend to go up there. For highlighting on those, we're going to use I add a brown in here. I wonder what the blackberry would look like with that. Not bad. Probably do that. Yeah, the red ones, we're doing Loganberry. Cranberry. Deep red. I don't know if I used those colors. Well, we're going to start off with the Loganberry. Cranberry. Yep. I just had to make sure. Oh, we didn't do this one over here. Okay, and cranberry. Okay, then the white. And then back in with the Loganberry, just to darken. And I'm going to sharpen that just a tiny bit. I'm not pressing very hard here, so I shouldn't break the tip. Just blending that out, adding a little deeper color into it. Okay. Let me work on these. I forgot to put blue in this area here. Okay. Maybe I'll put a tiny bit of the blackberry in here. I think that might look pretty. All right, that looks good. Pages. Need a brown, ivory, I don't want yellow ochre. I want a brown ochre. What do we got here? brown ochre. Tiny, but we got one. And we'll just borrow the other guy that we were using for gold. Do I have that pale brown in here? Yeah, maybe we can use that instead. Don't want too much gold in there. Okay, ivory, page. Valley, hill, valley, hill. The hilltops are always brighter than the valleys. So ivory goes on the hills. What is that, a piece of cake? Oh, bye-bye cake. Okay, the valley, the hill. Then we have another little valley over here. I shouldn't have put that there, but that's where it's going to go because that's where my head is going. I don't know. We'll color over it and kind of blend it in with the stuff that we're doing. All right. Darker area. Start with the lighter color first. So this is just the brown ochre. Shadow under the, I don't know, what are these? Pedestals that these buildings are on? Okay, then the darker color that I have, I don't even know if it's darker to be honest. It's the pale brown in the Coloursoft. And it good seems to be a little darker, which is nice, which is what I wanted. I want to get the pages dark in the corners because they would be more compressed, lighter as they come out. Of course, we're in the valley again, so we want that dark. I want it dark here. I want it darker underneath all the building pieces. This has got to be darker because it is way down in the crease. Darker back here for shadows. Under here. Oh shoot, I have to go, hold on. Okay, I have to figure out what I was doing. And I think I was just working on the page here. Hoping no one else comes to the door. This particular thing has been going on for a while now, almost a month. I ordered a piece of furniture, and it came missing a box. Doesn't help when you can't put the thing together. But I had started to put it together. Nobody told me it came in 3 boxes, by the way. Even when they shipped it, it didn't say box 1 of 3 or anything like that. Just going to bring that up as a curl. Start that going that way. Anyway, so I opened the boxes and I put a part of it together and then went, ooh, yeah, major pieces are missing. Like the sides and the back and all the middle pieces. I mean, it was a major part. Huge box was missing. So I contacted Amazon and they worked with us, and they decided that since the major part was missing, they were going to just send us out a new unit piece, and then we would send them back the pieces that we didn't need, because I had already put half of it together and I wasn't going to take it apart and put it back in a box. It's not a small piece of furniture, by the way. It's a big cupboard thing. Anyway, so they said that they would go ahead and get a replacement part for us. And just to get what we would do is take the part that we didn't have and send the other 2 pieces, or 2 boxes, back. Which we were like, okay, no problem. So the seller again sends the thing out, the 2 nice boxes that I had gotten in the first place, and the box that we didn't get was torn apart in the back of the UPS truck. I mean, a 2-year-old could have packed this thing better. But all the pieces were in there. I had to help the driver unload this box piece by piece. So carried in the doors, the glass pieces. Right now I'm just drawing these lines a little darker and making it dark right in the center here. Okay, just making pages, just like we did down there. Except for these are going to be a little more pronounced. Anyway, so piece by piece I brought this unit in to make sure that all the pieces were intact and not broken. So I got them in the house. They were all fine. Had them all laid out. We went through the packing slip to make sure we had, because the packing slip came with the first boxes. So at least I had that. Had all the pieces. So I said that was okay, that I'd accept that. And off goes the UPS guy. I have a torn up box. Bunch of pieces laying in my living room. And I was like, okay, let's go put this thing together. So me and my daughter spent the afternoon putting this piece of furniture together. Surprised my husband when he got home. So poof, it got done. It took us quite a long time. Got it finished. And then it was like, okay, let's get a hold of Amazon again. This is just the ivory going on and blending those colors. So we get a hold of Amazon and they say, okay, now we're going to get UPS to come and pick up the 2 boxes that you have in your living room, and they'll be able to do it. I don't know, it was now like 3 weeks into this thing, so they'll show up. So the guy was scheduled to come today to pick up the 2 remaining boxes. Well, they only gave him 1 packing slip, so he could only take 1 box. So now I have to call them again and say you have to send UPS another ticket to pick up the last box. I mean, I'm pretty grateful. At least he picked up the big box. Because I didn't like that thing in my house. So now all I have is the little box, and the little box consists of 4 little feet. So I have to spend the rest of the day talking to somebody from Amazon. I mean, they're being nice and helpful, but it'd be nice if it would all be done at one time. This is a 501, the white, soft white. We're going to go over some lines and add a few little bit more type pages in here. Okay. I'm going to go in here and blend that out just a little bit more. Try to make that disappear a little bit. That page tip white. This part lighter. Right in here. So yeah. Always fun. Just a little bit here. Okay, that is going to be it for today. When we come back, I'll have these little flowers done. We'll have to work on this. It's either going to be the gold color or black. Not quite sure. And then I have to do the rest of the buildings. Okay, sorry about my little rant about the piece of furniture. At least now you know why I'm got the window open listening for a truck. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying the page. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Take care, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye now.